In this energy-poor country, cars rely on imported oil to serve their needs, and for electricity people depend on unstable gas supplies from neighbouring countries. But there's now great optimism about fuel from an unlikely source. This is Estonia, the world leader in using the mineral oil shale. It's a rock rich in organic compounds that can be burned to generate electricity and even processed to produce shale oil, which can be refined for other purposes. An Estonian company is one of 5 signed up to try and help Jordan exploit its resources. The country is believed to have the world's 7th biggest reserves of oil shale after the USA and Russia, Congo and Brazil, and Italy and Morocco. With an estimated reserve that could produce the equivalent of 40 billion barrels of oil, that would place Jordan just outside the top 10 countries in the world for conventional oil reserves. Oil shale is not without its controversy. A process called fracking or hydraulic fracturing has led to concerns that it might cause earthquakes, but Dr. Bassam Kakish says much of Jordan's reserves can be exploited using a different technique.
For us, it's open mining. We just remove the surface by our earth-moving equipment, which is about thickness of 30 to 40 meters. We remove it and get the oil shale out of the ground. And from there, we take it to the machines in order to crush it, and to the cylinders to rotate it and heat it for about 500 Celsius. And from there, we get the kerosene, and the kerosene goes to be treated, and then we get crude oil, and the crude oil will go to the refinery.
Business leaders in Jordan are very excited about the impact this might have.
We do have a very, very positive signs on that. Unfortunately now, this will take some time, of course, and we have to be patient. You cannot just, of course, start producing oil or energy in no time. So what I have heard that if the studies continue as well, which is likely to be so, before the year 2017, we can't really get much use of that. But hopefully that we would be able to use it as a replacement of fuel.
But not everybody is over the moon about the country's shale oil prospect. I've come to one of Jordan's 2 small wind farms to find out about environmentalists' concerns that the focus on shale is diverting attention away from quite promising renewable technologies.
The main objection to shale oil is that it needs lots of energy, lots of water, and we don't have hardly any water in Jordan. We better use our water resources for drinking and for agriculture. The other problem that it's the burning of oil, the emission of CO2 into the atmosphere, contributing to the climate change that we are heavily attacked by in this country. Why environmental friendly projects such as wind or solar are better projects? Because we have lots of sunshine. We have 300 sunny days in Jordan. Also, as we can see in this place and many hills in Jordan, we have lots of splendid amount of hills that can provide us with safe winds, and we can produce lots of electricity out of that. In the moment, we can see that the governments are moving slowly on the renewable energy side.
But the Jordan-Estonian partnership believes the water issue will not be a big problem.
Everybody was worried about water, and Jordan is number 4 worst countries or poorest countries in the water in the world. And I can tell you for sure 100% that what water is going to be used is not potable water. It's not potable water at all. And that's why we, our company, Enefit, have made boreholes, and we found some water in the area that's allocated to us. It's brackish water. It can be used for cooling.
If pilot studies like these prove successful, the optimists believe that by 2020, 70 to 80% of Jordan's energy needs could be covered through oil shale exploitation. But it's not cheap and depends on an oil price above the $60 to $70 a barrel mark to make it worthwhile, meaning there's a decent chance these hopes of a solution to Jordan's fuel poverty will turn to dust.